like this Lucian.
At this point, FPX already had themselves a ton of non-committal engage. You've got the Ornhorn coming on through. You can try throw out a couple of those seismic shoves to get that initial bit of engage.
They're gyroing for FPX, but Kair's in trouble!
Oh,
the concussive blows lands!
No!
Don't like this! Well, Jackie Love is gonna get first blood.
Jway.
He might get another kill here. Jway is forced to flash, and that start, Jackie Love identified that Jachi was trying to take a recall, stops it with the Ardent Blaze. Kair is in trouble, knowing that Kair has no flash, so Kanavi just commits with the flash EQ. Stacks rolling for themselves. Kanavi will not have a chance to really make any type of answer.
Yep.
They might be looking for the collapse on the Dragon. Top Esports have an idea that this is being done, and now it's confirmed on the map. And Jachi trying to challenge the river right now. Hong steps up. JJ trying to find it. Magnastorm flash from JJ. Or Jachi, I should say, and he's going to be able to follow up here. The Weaver's Wall from Kair trying to cut him off, and the flash for the Unraveled Earth gets revenge onto Top Esports members.
And importantly, Sheer has teleport. 369 does not.
And Jackie Love just took a base, so he will not be here for the fight. So if Kanavi is going to try and contest for the smite, it might just be a one-way trip or the cost of a flash. Kair and the rest of FPX trying to step up to make sure that that will not happen, and FPX have now secured. Comes out from Jackie Love, decent damage, puts Jway and Jachi nearly at 50% HP. JJ arrives, now with a Trinity Force. This could be enough for Top Esports to give respect back over to FPX, trying to contest for the Gromp right now, but Jet just smites it away. And now there's not really anything else for Top Esports to fight for, but Cream is going to be the first one to roam on over. Hong hits him with a Glacial Fissure, two-man stun from Jway. Between Worlds, looks instantly for the backline. Kanavi sends it with a Cataclysm, but Jway is able to finish him off. Jway gets dropped, but now Kair's arrives to the party, and here comes a TP from Sheer, who's looking with the Call of the Forge God, will just ensure that Jackie Love has nowhere else to go, and FPX are coming ahead against Top Esports, looking for Cream, who's on the run. Hong is going to be forced to die and give an execute over, but Kair flashes to make sure that Cream's got nowhere else to go and picks up another kill for himself. You look at these games and you just see how FPX have been able to play some of these early scenarios out. We're on the Rift Herald right now. Jeja secures it. Now FPX, do they want to turn around for this fight, or do they want to turn onto Cream? He goes into the Between Worlds. He's trying to break their ankles right now. Kanavi locks them all up with the Cataclysm. Jackie Love able to free fire. Hong blocks Sheer's ultimate, and this just gives room for Top Esports to just empty full clips into members one after another. Jachi caught on the wrong side of the tracks here, and FPX lose out 3 in the fight. Now 4.
Critical
now have control of the river, as FPX will shift their attention back into the mid wave. They have this Herald. They're going to try to break open the map into this tier 1. Jeje is taking the charge. Kair's Weaver's Wall just a little too late, probably. He gets the charge in, but he gets caught by the Swag Flag Dragon. Jeje is just cooked. FPX lost out on their jungler. Jway sends it, but the equalizer's beautiful. It cuts off Jachi's and Sheer's escape. Kair trying to run away, but he gets snagged by the Cataclysm, forced to flash. Here comes a... No, not again. Hong is able to block the Call of the Forge God beautifully with that unbreakable shield. And unfortunately for Sheer, his ultimates have been feeling very useless.
Yeah, that's the problem with having the Braum picked up right here into the Ornn. Just gets to absorb away that Call of the Forge God. And FPX, in what could have been a critical play for them, getting them onto Soul Point. They lose out multiple members. And the second that JJ puts down that Rift Herald...
And unless you're finding crucial cutoffs with the walls, they have the Dragon advantage for themselves and just look for the tier 1 turret in mid lane.
I prefer this, I really do, out of FPX. Get yourself a little bit of standing gold. Now they just need to make sure that they can get away, because TES, they are on the hunt right now. If they can find themselves and engage, they're absolutely... Kind of don't mind. Oh, hang on. Is he just going to get himself taken out right here? Big damage.
Throws out the shield. Wait, he's not going to have Unbreakable Shield for this one. This is Sheer's moment to find Jackie Love with the Call of the Forge God, but no one from FPX could follow up, and it's 369 that chases them away with the Equalizer. Kanavi throws the Equalizer down. Cream flashes over the wall, looking for Kair, blasts him with the weirding, and dances right on back thanks to Between Worlds. Jachi, the last man standing, can't hope to do a damn thing, and Top Esports find their moment to take the Otacon.
FPX aren't even going to be able to grab themselves a single kill. Kanavi went so low, but he is able to walk away with Otacon picked up here. You have to imagine this is going to be the beginning of the end in this away from that team fight. TES, they're now hunting on through the jungle. Jway just going to get jumped right here. I think he just falls.
This Rel doesn't have flash. Just auto the turret, guys. I mean, it's literally nothing.
Guys.
Yeah. 07, Jway. You got nowhere else to go.
Yeah, RIP to him, and RIP to FPX's chances of playing spoiler, at least in this first game. Big damage coming on through. Cream.
Knock up onto Care. Kanavi forced to flash away the equalizer. Is it going to burn him down with the Leandri's Torment burn? Care barely survives, but Cream is able to find one. He's able to find two, and the Spirit Abjuration passive combined with the Shadow Flame and Leandri's is enough to finish off Jachi. And just like that, FPX lose 3 just in time for Top Esports to start the Baron.
That's now going to be a 22-stack Medjai's Aurora right here for Cream. He's hitting like a truck as well. No member on TES isn't doing their part in this one. And every time FPX think they've potentially found themselves a little bit of a re-engage, they've got somebody a little bit low, they just don't have the damage to be able. This champion isn't actually easy to make work. The thing is, it has so many tools that when you're good on it, when you're able to play it well, as Cream has so far in this game, it feels so oppressive, doesn't it?
Care realizes that he is out of bounds in illegal territory. He weavers walls out, but JJ, he's not going to be so lucky. Oh no, Care doesn't have flash. He flicks them back, but he's still locked in the baby cage. Dway trying to do everything he can to save his mid laner, but the equalizer will be the final tick in the back. FPX just crumbling one after another. A triple kill goes over to the way of 369's Rumble, who has just literally been on fire this game.
I mean, just this whole game, TES have been burning through the members of FPX. 369, he's going to have such ridiculous damage stats at the end of this one. And now, with the Baron buff on top of these members, these towers are going to fall. Bot lane inhibitor tower goes down. The bot lane inhibitor should well follow. And this game is so close to being done.
And normally we associate Phoenixes for being able to rise from the ashes, to reborn from even the most disastrous tragedies. I don't think it's happening in this game. They're just going to have to wrap it up and think about what they can do going into game 2 of this series.
Back to the drawing board. Try it back again. There was always a worry with this composition that a lot of their damage was a little bit short range, that you were potentially going to get run around. JJ, he tries again. He's been trying this entire game, but the seismic shove doesn't even land.
Way sends it, 3-man Magna Storm, but equalizer in this choke point is so crazy and dangerous. 369 does get shut down here. Wait a minute, but Jackie Love with the calling of Kanavi dunks them with the Cataclysm, and Sheer able to find a knockup, but just does no damage on this horn. And now Jackie Love is on the hunt for some more kills. Cream and Kanavi ready to back him up, and this Ram God is about to get absolutely ram-ranched. And Top Esports just being able to finish the job. A triple kill going over to Kanavi, and FPX down on their last legs.
Yeah, this is a single team fight where FPX are able to grab a member. 369, he does go down, but it doesn't matter. The re-engage is way too strong right here out of TES, and they're going to push their way on into the base. Care, he throws out the Weaver's Wall, tries to just slow things down a little bit, but it's not going to matter. This is going to be TES taking game 1.
Care doing everything he can, but everything that he can do is just not enough, unfortunately. Top Esports with a massive 17,000 gold advantage to close out game 1 are going to take the series lead.
Yeah,
I don't like
exactly. Okay, but then you're sat here right here as Jashi, and you go, right, I poke Forest and I don't really do any damage to the front line. He is going to be absorbing that XP in the top side, and because of all of the members showing top lane, JJ is going to be aggressive underneath a tower potentially and just force something to happen. Instead, right now, he's going to start up onto these grubs.
369 is here! They know that Jachi doesn't have flash. Dway was able to body block at least and absorb it, but Jachi still has no summoner spells.
Currently looking for a pick onto Care.
Oh man, Care trying to just walk back to lane and pick up this wave, but he's gonna get pulverized, he's gonna get impaled, he's gonna get knocked back into the wall. It is not a fun time for this Galio, and Jackie Love picks up his second cooldown back on that ball breaker.
Here comes
Top
Jackie.
Esports surely will look for it. Jachi immediately flashing away from the headbutt pulverized combo. Chain of Corruption stops him in his tracks. JJ flash ball breaker and ceases assist right onto the ball. Woo! Jackie Love gets bursted out. It's the hero's entrance from Care as he's back from the grave with vengeance, and Cream now in trouble. It's a double for Care, and just like that, I didn't believe in FunPlus Phoenix, but they had it all under control.
There we go. That's the FPX that we needed to see, and I love the aggression right there between Jackie and Care and JJ. They just spot Jackie Love and decide you must die. Both of the summoner spells used in an attempt to survive, and it was not enough. FPX are going to get away with this, or maybe JJ, just to get them a little bit further ahead.
We'll see if Care can be a little bit tankier with the gold now in his back pocket. Unfortunately, JJ, because he does not have flash, might be in trouble, but he vault breakers over the wall, but now Cream is ready to take vengeance on this Vi, and yeah, finds the Orb of Deception, the Ishtal impact into the Impale, just completely slays Jway where he stands. Jackie,
why?
You don't have flash! Why are you trying to contest them in that? Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to get an opportunity to, because Cream and the rest of Top Esports hovering towards the bottom side of the map. Push Care away from the defense of that tier 1 turret. First brick is secured. Feats of Warfare secured for Top Esports.
There we go. Exactly what TES would have wanted to do. Yeah, they give over a couple of early Drakes, but they're going to be happy enough with the way that this early game has played out. Now, 25 seconds until we get the next Drake. TES, they're looking to make the same play happen again. Care, walk away.
Oh, no, brother. Unfortunately for Care, he's not getting out of this one. He's got a flash, but I don't think he's going to be able to use it to get out of here. Cream has multiple charges of the Spirit Rush. The kill gets gifted to him at the end of the day. FPX making a nice play, at least trading into the mid-tier 1 with this Rift Herald. And JJ will try to at least get a knock up on the 369, forcing the FPX trying to step up and see if they can get any information for themselves. JJ is able to sidestep the charm and preserve a lot of his HP here. Decimating Smashes is going to clip. Oh, yeah! Nice toggle from the observers. JJ had no idea, and the Impale follows through. That's the jungler gone, and Top Esports should be able to secure this dragon.
Yeah, that's going to make it nice and easy. Stop that soul point from coming on through from FPX. And what can they do on the back end of this fight to try get a little bit of gold onto the map? The answer is nothing. It's just going to be a pure win right now for TES.
To try and swing this gold back over to themselves with Otacon spawning on the bottom side of the map. Oh no, Jway. Oh, good dredge line, maybe? The flash away from Cream? But he has got a Spirit Rush, and the charm is tanked by Care. He's going to be able to sacrifice himself for the boys as he flashes away, gets some time to be able to space back. Top Esports still trying to fight in this choke point. The Ishtal impact lands on the JJ. 3-man impale from Kanavi. Public execution. JJ goes into the back line, trying to hunt for Jackie Love. Both at the top lane and the jungler.
Yo, they're doing it.
Assassinate Jackie Love. Wait a minute, FPX. Can they rise for the ashes? 369 left all alone, and FPX are doing it, folks. And just in time, because the Otacon can be their prize.
Kanavi got left out to dry in that fight. Now it's just Cream left available, watching this Otacon go down. Is he going to try steal this one? There's no way.
Orb of Deception versus 1200 Smite. Who wins? Cream steps up, looks for the Orb of Deception charm. It's too early. FPX secure the Otacon. Opportunity to swing.
It is. Looks like FPS are going to look to push their advantage forwards by diving right here onto 369. 369, though, immediately just takes out that wave. Is going to be able to stop that one dead in its tracks. They go again, though.
369 still has a flash, but he doesn't get a chance to run away or try. I see the flash is expended. Maybe it's just the undead passive form, but FPX find a quick pick onto the top laner, and he didn't look very tanky at all, Bloxer. He got popped like a balloon.
He burst right there. That's crazy that they were able to just take him down that damn quickly. Really well played from FPX. Now that they found themselves a little foothold in this game, it does feel like they are being way more proactive.
Trying to do the best that they can in this river. Dragon started up by FPX. If they can secure this at the cost of the tier 1 turret in the mid lane, this will put FPX on soul point and a way to accelerate the game and put Top Esports on a timer. Dredge line connects right onto the front. Hong is caught up. Jway getting bursted down here. Has the Locust shield. The taunt maybe a little too early on that teleport play, so Care now has the Justice Punch away. Cream does not find the charm there. Decimating Smash does, and Care is taken out of the game. He's going to be gone for the next 45 seconds, and a Baron is spawning in the next 5.
Oh, such unfortunate timing right here. You've got yourself such good control over the entire game as FPX, but you throw it all away on a little bit of aggressive pathing, and now FPX are walking into so much darkness trying to engage onto this Baron.
I'm not gonna lie, if I was Cream, I would feel Skamaz on that charm. Z-axis moment as FPX trying to step up using Sheer and JJ as the main entrance men. FPX not getting a lot of vision. Jet just stepping up, cease and desist right onto the back line. It's the same damn combo again. Jackie Love able to use the cleanse this time, and Top Esports able to defend their AD carry from certain death. They lose Kanavi, but they've already dropped JJ and Sheer. Now it's up to Jotji and Jway. 2 versus 4, 2 versus the world, but Top Esports can't stand on top for much longer as they respect the
teleport with trying to rejoin to a fight rather than being able to find some kind of big flank. I think that could be a real good angle in here for FPX, but it's tricky. All of TES are together.
Good chain of corruption stops Kanavi in his tracks. Fall breaker right on top. Cease and desist into the backline. It's looking for Cream as you called out. FPX now joining up. Cream is forced to dash away with the Spirit Rush, but they can't say the same about Hong. And look at that timing. Still 1.5 minutes before the Infernal Soul comes online. Public execution. Fall breaker flash from JJ. Tries to connect with the Jackie Love, but he still flashes away, but cannot get away for the Drake out step. Sheer slices him where he stands. A triple kill for Jotji's Ferris. And FPX find the Baron afterwards.
They're doing it, Rafa, right here. FPX, they're going to be able to turn around and pick themselves up the Baron. Sheer just going to fight his way onto 369, keep him out of the pit. And what a fight right there from FPX. We talked about it. We needed to see them in pro play without some setup first.
Back to live. This is for Infernal Soul. In the next 13 seconds, Jway tries to connect with the Dredge line, but maybe a little too far forward. Decimating smash and the pulverize. Jway is going to get dropped here. Now 5-on-4 for Top Esports. Public execution into the backline, trying to look for the flashless Jackie Love. Cream getting cooked, but he still has 2 more charges with Spirit Rush. Trying to dance his way around. Sheer able to slice him, but he gets dropped by Jackie Love next, and now Jackie Love is firing on all cylinders. The Vault Breaker finds him, though. It's Jotji that flashes in and takes out Jackie Love. 369, the last member standing from the side of Top Esports, but Jotji and Care able to ride their way through all the way and now trying to contest what could be their Infernal Soul.
No junglers available whatsoever, so if you want to try for the steal away 369, he could give it a shot. No, he's just going to head on back to base. An Infernal Soul completed here for FPX. Bloodthirster just keep on healing himself up as he's going through. This mid lane tier 2 tower is going to be the next focus.
The rest of Top Esports trying to hold strong their front line. The Impale does not hit Jotji. Cream threatens, but the charm goes wide. He can't even stop Jotji from hitting and laying arrow after an arrow. Cream able to dodge.
There it is.
The charm. Jotji now threatened. The GA is going to get popped, and the rest of Top Esports, they should be able to clean this one up this time around. And it's Top Esports who play patiently, wait out the moments of FPX to burn, and Top Esports strike back.
And this is the quality of Top Esports, right? If you get a little bit too big for your boots, if you go a little bit too far forwards, it just puts you in such a horrible spot. And they were sieging onto a tier 2 tower, overstretched themselves, and give away a huge swing of gold back into the TES pockets. They're going to be able to grab themselves that tier 2 tower in the mid lane, open up the map, not be able to catch anyone either, and we go back to our normal lines in the sand being drawn.
And this is where Top Esports would prefer to be. Making sure that they can keep tabs on any flankers. JJ flash, cease and desist right into the backline. Public execution lines on top. Hero's entrance for a massive knockup. Cream looking for Jotji, but he flashes forward and knows that's the only way into winning this game. But Cream can still find it with the Orbit Deception paired along the decimating smash. And FPX are still trying to pursue their way through. They annihilated Jackie Love from the fight even after his GA got popped. There's no smite from Kanavi because he's also dead. FPX lose out on their AD carry, but they still find a way to get an advantage in this fight.
Oh, it's so close to working out for both of these teams. And interestingly, Baron, it's straight on down towards that Elder. Grabbing yourself the Elder Drake right now when there's no smite available is going to guarantee you on towards that Baron. Once you head there, 369 and Cream, they have to stop this from happening.
7,000 already on the Elder Dragon. JJ has smite. Can Hong swap over to Spellbook smite? I don't think so. FPX is holding the line, and Top Esports now realize that the window has passed and they have to bail. Otherwise, they could risk giving over more kills.
Everything to FPX this game. They're going to get themselves the Elder. They're going to get themselves the Baron. And FPX, they've set themselves up to try win this game.
FPX still have a little bit of that Phoenix magic left in them for their last series of the Rumble stage. They are still an opportunity to play spoiler to the #1 team currently residing in Top Esports here in the LPL. And FunPlus Phoenix are just one good fight away. Elder Dragon and Baron buff on their side.
You've got to wait out the Elder. You cannot fight into this team composition from FPX when they have Elder up and available for themselves. But still, how much can you afford to concede with the Baron buff? These towers are getting melted down. That's now going to be the top lane cracked on open. The base begins to fall.
No sums on Jauchi. He's got a GA, he's got a Mercurial Scimitar. Kanavi forced to flash away from the dredge line. He knew that could have been the end of the game right then and there. Top Esports trying to give as many structures as possible to wait out the Elder Dragon. But the Baron buff is empowering the minions to push in through the mid lane. Oh, Care goes a little too aggressive forward. Pulverize and mash from 369 begins popped. 2-man impale from Kanavi. Do they have enough damage? Jauchi is just pumping through them with all the arrows in the world. It's a flash from Hong trying to intercept it, but Care survives for now. Jackie Love cannot finish and he straggles off.
Oh, the public!
The public execution! The Elder Dragon will burn them all down to a crisp, and FunPlus Phoenix will rise to the occasion for one last chance.
It is on. It is something that you can definitely play. I would more say it's something you could definitely play, I don't know, in your solo queue games, if this is going to be the significant buff, and it really has just fully brought her into the place where all of a sudden... Okay, you could fully look to be getting aggressive. Speaking of, Zhui flashing over the wall to avoid the vision.
This is going to be so huge. Look at the size of this wave. 369 still has a flash, but how is he going to flash away? The wall slam connects, and that is FPX gifting first
to leave and go in and get involved across the rest of the map. TES, they are at least going to recognize that with all the members topside, they could go and start up this Drake. It's going to be a Cloud Drake picked up by them, but FPX more proactive on the map.
To Top Esports' credit, with this Jackie Love Callista pick, this was something that they wanted to aim for, trying to get a lot more bot priority in securing these early dragons to stack it up for themselves. Into FPX, big scaling element is going to be Jauchi's Ziggs. Care on this Akali can get a little bit more threatening the later the game goes on, but I don't mind top...
Oh!
He just destroyed... Up with the tier. We know that Rise takes a while to scale up, but when he's ahead of the curve, oh boy, that damage can really start to plummet.
Can pump so much single target damage. Grub's going to be started up. First one taken by TES. Care got a little bit of a flank.
Gotta be careful here. Is Supreme Display of Talent available for Kanavi? He's trying to line up for the wall here, but Care has already eliminated Jackie Love. Kanavi trying to play it out, using the Elemental Wrath River form for the stuns, but FPX just wiped the floor against Top Esports in the river, and this will give them enough priority to get 2 grubs away from Top Esports.
Yeah, well played here from FPX again. They're just using the fact that currently their composition has a little bit more skirmishing power. JJ, though, gonna get caught. Supreme Display of Talent.
The backwards Supreme Display of Talent as Kanavi.
Yes, I'm constantly scared. Anytime I see Cream locking somebody down with that Rune Prison, I'm expecting him to just burst through their health bars.
Yeah, he picked up a Rod of Ages super early. Sheer might be in trouble. Has the Dominus still available.
Healing.
Powered. Ruthless Predator 369 using the World Ender for the movement speed and the healing. Just going to sustain himself off the minion wave. We're now 15 minutes into the game. Kanavi goes for the play on the Dway, but the Supreme Display of Talent doesn't land on the Jauchi. He flashed over it, but Dway still in a bad position, and Jackie Love pulls the spears out and rends him to death. FPX lose out on their support, and now the Ziggs has no flash.
Yeah, this is just rough all across the board.
Damage if he tries to walk in first for the rest of the team, or if he's going to go for some armor. Gets jumped on by Jeje with a 3-talent strike, but the exhaust immediately comes out. The handshake pulls him in. Jeje forced to pop the Crescent Guard. Here comes the Mega Inferno Bomb. Decent damage on the Jackie Love, but the Redemption heals him back up. And the Realm Warp sends them into the backline. Massive damage. Supreme Display of Talent hits all 4 members. Karen and Cher are running for their lives. 369 tries to get over the wall, and Kanavi is wrecking house with the Elemental Wrath. Good Rune Prison, but the Keeper's Verdict from Dway will save his team from certain death.
Yeah, they're only going to lose out right there onto JJ. It turns into a 1-for-1 overall, but that is now going to be FPX turning tail and running away. Infernal Drake going over to TS, and this is sole point for them already. 17.5 minutes in this game.
This is the dragon stacking win condition that Top Esports wanted to shift their priority to. Being blasted by a major CC cooldown. It doesn't do nearly as much damage as it used to do, but it's still a major counter to what FPX want to have as ideal setups and scenarios for them. Kanavi says, hey, I like those chances too. And with the Rift Herald slamming into the mid-tier 1, Jackie Love I was about to say, don't drive it into that tier 2.
Yeah, that's bad.
All the members from FPX were ready to receive you, buddy. Now, there's still a couple of minutes and a half before Infernal Soul is up for the taking from Top Esports. They have a 4,000 gold advantage. Can FPX find a window back in this game?
Where's the setup coming through? This is going to be a straight up 5v5. No funky flanks coming through, really. Cream on the backside of the fight.
JJ goes right in onto Hong, but the Fates Call pulls him back. Jackie Love hit by the Mega Inferno Bomb. Cream now isolated in the Dragon Pit. Rest of FPX, they gotta be careful. They step in. Flash from Dwayne. Do they want to commit? But this is a great angle for the Supreme Display of Talent. Gonna hit all 3 members. The stun is there. Dwayne slain. Kara's able to find Cream into the back line. Now it's up to Kiana. It's up to Jackie Love to find the fight. 369 can he carry through, and he's the world ender. He's gonna look to end FPX's world right where he stands. He's now in a 1v2 against Jachi and JJ. They're trying to kite away. The world end is starting to run out. JJ and Jachi are just trying to kite this one and run out the alteration, but they have run out of mana on the Ziggs. The 369 could still try to take him out. JJ steps up, looks for the 3 talent strike, knocks him off, but Jachi's running out of mana. The flash predicted by Jachi as he's able to get away for the last cast of the Darkened Blade. 369 still healing. This guy is a raid boss. Can they bring him down? Another Darkened Blade.
What?
But Jachi and JJ finally slay the demon. Oh, it's an Otacon. I was like, the Bear's not up for another 30 seconds, but we forgot about the Otacon because we were fighting so much over the Infernal Soul.
It's correct. It's the correct decision right here out of TES. Grab yourself this Otacon. It's going to give them a huge amount of benefit considering as they are. 369, if he's able to find these final 2 kills, it's a penta right here.
The Burning Baron!
Oh, wait,
Konami secures it! FPX didn't even have a chance to contest them in the pit. Now Kara's trying to threaten with the... Oh my god, the Supreme Display of Talent just kills him where he stands, immediately slamming him, and Jue tries to find one back, but Jachi's popping people with the bombs. The rest of Top Esports, just preserve the Baron buff on your side. FPX able to get at least 2 kills, avenging the Esports members, as their ability to dive has not been consistent. They have all the CC set up, but they don't have anyone that can easily access the backline. Unfortunately for Sheer, not able to defend the tier 2 turret from falling. The last 30 seconds of the Baron buff doing work for Top Esports as they grab some structures around the map. Cream able to push Care around and grab another tier 2 turret.
So much gold being grabbed right here by point in the game. JJ, okay, just not quite gonna get caught out. If he got caught right there by that handshake, he was dead, and that was gonna end this game.
Hong's got to be careful. The Fates Call surely should be coming out. Hostile takeover, buy some time. Supreme Display of Talent right on the 3. Dwayne caught into the back line, and Jachi was stalled momentarily. The front line is evaporated. Hong doesn't even go down yet, and Konami throws, and he flashes the perfect execution just in time. FPX lose 4. Jachi the last member standing. But will that be enough to stop Top Esports from ending the series right here, right now?
They can push on right here. The Ziggs does have plenty of wave clear, so it could be a little bit tricky still. These towers are going to melt.
Pushing through the inhibitor tower now. There's still enough time to just go for the Infernal Soul. Top Esports do not have enough time to try and end the game. They won't even take out the inhibitor and give some early access, easy access to consistent goal with those super minions. They'll just secure the Infernal Soul, and this moves Top Esports now to a 10,000 plus gold advantage. Navi has over 45 lethality between all 4 of these items here. So any squishy member that does not have any armor set up, they're gonna get popped! Supreme Display of Talent eliminates JJ off the Rift, and now there's no chance for a Smite steal unless Dwayne can find some heroics swapping over to a Smite. But it doesn't look like he has that option available. Oh, that was close. But Konami's clutch with the Smite. 369, the Realm Warp into the middle of all 5. That's a dangerous predicament, but Jachi is slain. FPX now riding on the chances of Care. The perfect execution. Can't even get through the bailout of Hong. Top Esports find the perfect ace. Find the perfect ending to a perfect series. FPX tried their damnedest, but it's not enough to defeat the inevitable and the most dominant team in the LPL.
Top Esports, they're gonna do it again. They are going to top out Group Ascend. They are gonna be our 1 seed coming out of this Rumble stage. And what a performance to round that one off. Rafa, you gotta be the happiest man alive. It's a Kiana win here in Pro Play.